Hello, everybody. Let me just get everything situated. As soon as my Twitch ads manager stops freaking out. All right, looks like we're live. Good. Okay. Okay. Let me just let people know that I'm live, and we will get right into it. Letting people know that I am live. Gotta let everybody know that I'm live, chat. Got an ad starting in just a minute. Okay. Sorry, I didn't post everywhere that I needed to in order to let people know that I was live, so now I'm just scrambling to do it now. I completely forgot to submit a card for the I completely forgot to submit a card for the whatchamacallit, perfect draw card review. Completely forgot to do that. Huh. Hey, it's all right, Silva. How are you doing? How was your week, Silva? No, I didn't see Zen's Twitter. I saw you linked me something, but I haven't looked at it yet. Let me just finish posting on all the places, letting people know that I'm live. I know this is the longest we've sat at the starting soon screen for a while. I just have... Boop doop 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 doop. Also, Transformer got crowdfunded today. When I checked this morning, it was like 8,500, and like 5 hours later, it hit 10K. Hey, that's cool. Okay. Alright. Would help if I booted up my model. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at this. There we go. Cool. All right. What is this thing you sent me, Silva? What? What? Did someone create a copy pasta to troll Zen? What? Oh my gosh, of course you did it, Silva. I see you did it. Why is everybody in on it? All the comments are just people repeating that same copy pasta. I don't know if I don't know if it's a copy pasta because it's not really horror themed, but it's more just a meme. Hey Noel man, how are you doing? It's going all right. I'm feeling better. Over the course of this week, I've been feeling steadily better. I'm a little bit bummed because I just found out today that Armored Core 6, a game that I have wanted to get for a while, just went on sale. But like, I do not have the funding to pick it up. Like, it's like 30% off on Steam. And like, I'm like, oh, totally want. But then like, I have a limited budget and I've already bought stuff for this month, right? And I need to set aside money for the Perfect Draw Kickstarter that I want to back. And it's just like, well, you know, rip. But I also know that my Twitch payout should update its total to see if I should get paid on the 12th, so in just like 3 days. But I don't know, and I know that I've earned enough that it should put me over the cap to get the payout. But I don't know how long it's going to take for that Twitch payout to reach my account. If it's going to be one of those things where it's like, have to wait till the next month to get it, then like rip me. But then also, if I do that, right, my Twitch payout is going to be like $55 or something like that, right? Even on sale, Armored Core 6 is like $40. So the question I have to ask myself is, can I justify spending like 80-90% of my Twitch payout on one game when I could use it to get stuff for my model, computer upgrades, a new microphone? Like there's like, you generally, whenever you get a Twitch payout, you want to invest it in things that are going to improve the quality of your stream. So that way you can keep growing. You want to, especially your first few payouts, you want to be reinvesting that back into the stream. But also because my money situation is so tight, I might just use it for food. And that's also assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. But that's, it was her only viewer. Oh no, Silva. Poor Zen. That's so trippy. So for those of you who don't know, what Silva's referring to is the VTuber Zentrea. Someone released a meme where people were saying, "Hello Zentrea, I'm your only viewer. You thought you've been streaming to like multiple people, but just to prove it, I'm gonna copy and paste this message to all of my alts." And then like all of Zentrea's viewers said that all at once. I don't know if those were messages, or if those were all things in chat. But like, it was just this wave of people all saying the same thing word for word. And it's like, it's obviously a troll thing, right? Because there's no way one person has all of these accounts. But like, for a minute, it's like, it messes with your head and you're just like, have I been bamboozled? Have I been played? So we're gonna do a little bit of tweaking before we get into tonight's stream. I want to tweak a couple things. I'm very glad with how I got the YouTube stuff to look, because now it's a lot easier to read the YouTube messages, because before it was so easy, it was so hard to read them. They just were so difficult to read because they would blend into the background. But now that I have the black outline on them, so now they're black letters with a white outline and then another black outline around them. Yes, it's a simple meme, but definitely quite effective, Noel Main. I'm going to tinker with an outline to try to make my model look a little bit cooler. We're going to get to that in just a second. Because I just wanted to adjust something and I didn't really have the time or energy to adjust it before stream, so we're just going to do it live. Oh my gosh, speaking of doing it live, I watched Doki Bird stream on Wednesday. Like, it's funny, Silva messaged me and was like, hey, are you streaming? I'm like, no, because I hadn't planned on it and it was one of my days to hang out with Okusen. And then, like, I could have thrown something together, but then it was like, it was Doki Bird's first stream back, and I wanted to watch Doki Bird. For those of you who don't know who Doki Bird is, Doki Bird is the streamer who used to be Selen Tatsuki from Nijisanji. And there was a whole mess of stuff that happened with Nijisanji. There was a whole mess of stuff. Hold on, why is my model doing weird things? Come on, stop it. I swear I spent half the time recalibrating my model. Okay. Well, it doesn't help that I don't sit in the same place. I move around so much in my chair that, like, it's just ridiculous. But there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened with Nijisanji and Selen, and they fired Selen, and, like, she didn't find out till it got, like, she didn't find out till the public post happened. So then she scrambled to regain access to all of her old accounts that she used to use before she became Selen, because she was a VTuber before that called Doki Bird, and she had graduated from Doki Bird whenever she started being Selen. And so she went back to being Doki Bird, and her community founder, she's been growing explosively with this, like, explosive rise. I think her Doki Bird channel had like 9K subscribers, and right now it's over 400K. And, like, there was this huge upsurge in people, and her first stream back was Wednesday. So I was like, okay, let's see this. And I got there a little bit late, so I missed some of the memes. I watched them afterwards, but I didn't see some of the stuff happen live. But it was a fun experience. It was good to hear her laugh again. I wasn't like a hardcore Selen fan. But, like, I follow stuff pretty well. So that was a whole thing. And yeah, yeah, she's recovering really well, and I think she took a very mature stance because, like, here's the thing. While she did air a little bit of dirty laundry talking about, like, the amount of money she spent. Hey, Nabiru. While Doki Bird did air some of the dirty laundry with talking about, like, all the money she spent putting on the different projects, the fact that, like, she had to fund so many things out of her own pocket. She didn't, like, name names or, like, she didn't try to start a witch hunt or anything like that. And she specifically said at the end of the stream with her, like, her public statement where she was like, listen, don't dogpile people, don't throw. Well, so what she said was she spent 200K between all of the projects she ran last year, but she didn't make any profit. So I'm presuming she made money to, like, recoup her loss, but, like, she didn't make anything, like, she didn't make any profit past the 200K she spent. So I'm hoping that she at least broke even there. But that is ridiculous for a corporate VTuber. that is like, that is absolutely ridiculous for a corporate VTuber to be in that situation. Because like at that point, what are you paying the corpo for? And between that and all the other stuff we've heard about Niji Sanji, about like the talents only getting like 1% of merch sales, only getting like 2% of super chats and stuff, and I don't know if it was super chats or what, but it was like 1 or 2% on things, and like not getting a monthly salary, and like having to pay for so much stuff out of pocket. It's like absolutely ridiculous. And then the talents don't even get to keep their own play buttons when they earn YouTube play buttons. All those go to the office. The talents don't even get to touch their own play buttons. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And like, there's some people that are like, well, we can't do anything about it and blah, 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 blah. Well, I think allowing a company like that to thrive is going to be bad for the community. Like, maybe they can get away with that stuff in the JP space. But we can't let them do that here in the Western space. For some, many VTubers, the corp seem like the villain in a manhwa, where the antagonist is powerful, believes NPCs, fans are idiots. Yeah. And like, that's the thing. The only way that they're going to know that that's not acceptable, that's what somebody said. I don't have a contract with them, so I don't know it. But like, somebody was saying that like they don't get like a monthly salary. They get like, they get little bits. And that's the thing. Like, when you look at VTubers, like the HoloLive VTubers, who like, whenever their fans go on weird donation sprees, they're like, all right, listen, you all are being ridiculous, and they turn off super chats. They can do that because they get a monthly salary. So if they turn off super chats for a little bit, it's not the end of the world. For the Niji Sanji VTubers, they can't really, like, from what I understand it, that's not really an option for them. And some people are like, support the talents, don't support the company. And I'm like, here's the thing. If the talents are only getting like 1 to 2% of the money that's being spent on stuff, there is no way to support the talents. Yeah, there is no real way to support the talents without supporting the company. So like, I'm just gonna, like, I think the only way that things are gonna change is if we just, I'm not saying like start a witch hunt or try to figure out who was the bully or any of that stuff, because that's just ridiculous. You could go round and round, and that would just wouldn't solve anything. I think the only way to really fix things is to just stop watching them. Stop watching them. Stop spending money on merch. And just like stop investing in Niji Sanji product. And when Niji Sanji sees its numbers going down, hopefully they'll do something about it. That last statement they released, oh my gosh, Nabiru. Did you see the last statement that Niji Sanji released? Or any color or whatever? The last one they released about the Selen thing? It was 2 sentences long, and it was so petty. It was so petty and so immature. Like, the thing literally said on like February 5th or whatever, we stopped our association with Selen Tatsuki, and this decision will have no effect on our financial status. And I'm like, from For one thing, she was one of your biggest earners in Niji En. And like some of your other big earners just left. And you've just like made yourself the cartoon villain. Yeah. And so there's the flip side of it, right? Realistically, the only thing that we can do to let them know that we don't approve of what they're doing Mhm. um uh the only thing we can let them know that we don't approve of what they're doing is if we stop investing in the talent and we stop investing in the products and their content. But like, here's the thing. If we stop investing in their talent and if people stop applying for their uh for their applications, stop putting in applications for talent, and they stop having new people come in, what's probably realistically going to happen is that Nijisanji En is just going to close down. Because they can't operate the way that they want in the EN space. Right. So like, yeah. But we have no say over the JP space, and the thing is, a lot of the things that we consider absolutely ridiculous over here are like more accepted in the JP space. The payment rates, I think the payment rates and all of the red tape and all of the copyright stuff, because like the concept of fair use content doesn't really exist in Japan. So like all of the stuff that they have in the micromanaging BS that they have is like almost necessary in the JP space. And like it's a whole mess. It's an entire different market, and we can't really like control what that market does. But they did not adapt well operating in, because if you look at Nijisanji, I think they're one of like they have the largest, I think they have like the largest stable of VTubers of any VTuber company, because they just keep releasing waves. They just keep accelerating, releasing waves, and riding that hype of new shiny thing in the JP space. They have this huge like library of VTubers. And that's the thing. It's really funny because like 2 days before everything happened, this YouTuber Depressed No Sagi, who does like VTuber like news and stuff, released a video that was talking about what VTubers in the community are completely unhated and loved by all, right? And Selene was one of the first ones that he talked about, because like, you know, talking about how Selene was widely loved, widely accepted, and just very beloved. But it was a thing where like the community loved Selene because she was always working to reach across the aisle and do stuff with other companies. Right. Exactly, Nabaru. Anyway, it's going on 9 o'clock, so let's get stuff situated. Let's get stuff situated. We've been chit-chatting for a little while. I almost did a free talk stream. I just didn't know what I was going to talk about for 3 hours. Didn't really have a new game to talk about. I wasn't ready to talk about the Votems thing yet. Okay, so one of these days I'll have this entire process mounted to a hotkey where I'll be able to just press a hotkey and do the thing. Or I'll get a stream deck and have that geared up. Boop-a-doop. Okay. Oh my gosh, talk about Bravern. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about Bravern for a hot second. It's a thing, like, Bravern is getting so heated. Dissect Gundam shows, oh goodness. So, Bravern in this episode was another really, really gay episode. It was a very gay episode. Let me do something real quick. Let me see something. It's not what I want. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Cool. I wanted to try doing an effect here where I put an outline. Okay. There we go. So, the Bravern episode was very. The Bravern episode was. What did I say? Did I say something? Yeah, bye. I wasn't thinking while I was talking because I was trying to do 2 things at once. The Bravern episode was very homoerotic. There was a lot of stuff with 2 muscly men fighting, and it was really funny. Someone in the comments said something really funny of the episode, where they're like, other anime, men talk with their fists. This anime, getting hit by you hurts. I like that outline. I like that outline feature, though. There we go. And then, boop, get in the cockpit. Okay. So there was a fan theory that somebody shared on Facebook that I gotta share with you all. I told Silva about this already. So in Bravern, there's this giant robot mech that's kind of mysterious, and it like is more powerful when as a human pilot. It talks about being a warrior of justice, is really extreme, seems to know things that it shouldn't, and shows a surprising amount of emotional intelligence for all of its ridiculousness. And someone expressed this this theory that Bravern is really Smith, Lewis Smith, who's one of the characters. So that would imply some kind of like time travel shenanigans, like Smith turned into Bravern and like came back in time to try to adjust the future or whatever. And like some of the stuff seems to work, some of it doesn't. Bravern seems to really like the same show that Smith likes. Bravern knew Lulu's name and seemed really intense about it. Bravern seems to know what Isami needs in order to like be stable. It's a whole thing. I guess I could do a talk about Gundam. Yes, Lulu pulled off an absolutely beautiful rider kick, left a steaming imprint on Isami, on the side of Isami's face. Poor Isami's just been through a boxing match, and Lulu, who's shown to have superhuman strength, leaps into a full-on rider kick, goes for a leaping kick straight to his face, yeeting him off the side of the aircraft carrier. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Actually, I really like how this outline worked. It's worked pretty well. It's not too thick, and it makes my model seem to pop out a little bit more from the background. All right. But yeah, that was fun. I'm interested to see if that theory pans out, because that would mean we got time travel shenanigans, which like is not unheard of. But like it was a really silly episode of Bravern. It was really silly and deep and emotional. Someone in the comments said something really cool where they're like, all of these episodes have been so dense. Like there has been so much stuff happening in each episode of Bravern. So many things are happening all at once, and it is all this deep, intense, and emotional stuff. It's crazy. All right. Moop-a-doop. Okay. But I don't think I could talk about Bravern for 3 hours. I might do a mecha discussion thing where I talk about my favorite things from like different mecha anime. I could do that sometime, but that would require more planning. Okay. Let's get to tonight's gaming stream. Let me make sure there's no challenge. Nope, no challenge stuff. Okay. So when we last left, we have to go to these dungeons in order to level up and gain resources. There are 2 dungeons. So I'm going to go to this one first, and then after I clear this dungeon, I'm going to go do the other dungeon. So we'll see where all this goes. Oh, whoa. I have Allosauruses and I have Bold Guards, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to run. It's my first time running from a battle, but that's only because I need to rearrange things. I forgot that I need to do a thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Shield Liger 260 from like the 3, so it's a bit of a drop. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. I have a limiter so that way it should have not peaked or anything ridiculous. Let me get Shield Liger, there we go. So I want to get this because for the 3 Zoids, I want these 3 to get whenever I level them up. I need to have, since battle points carry over, it's important for me to have a lot of battle points in the Shield Liger, so that way it'll do all right. Okay, so first we want this. Okay, let me see here. We got cannon 178. Laser saber 284. There we go. There we go. We got some good defensive armor. Okay. I kind of don't like the color scheme. I wonder if there's a way to change. There's a way to change color scheme. Defense is good. Okay. Now I'll go grab another evac unit. I don't think there's any... Was there a radar unit in here I might grab? Could use that to get some extra healing. Might use that to get an Ion L for 200 healing. Well, I wanted to get Athel in Trinity Liger. RPG friends. They spent an entire session farming materials and XP this week. Imagine 4 dudes running in and out of the dungeon every 10 minutes with comically large bags. Exactly. See, here's the thing. If I understand this properly, Trinity Liger requires a Liger 0, right? And that's the one I want for Athel. And Liger 0 requires shield Liger data. Or it requires a shield Liger for the base data, for the base Zoid. So like, I think I want to get, I think I can make another shield Liger. How much is that going to cost me? Having 2 shield Ligers. That's 34k. It has set me back a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got shield Liger. $366 is that one. Okay, so now okay, now we got 2 shield Ligers. L-Expert. Ranged weapons. Increase defense, increase evasion, L-Expert, increase defensive equipment. I don't use... it's 20% off. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then let me change my equipment. Okay. All right, it's got little to no actual built-in damaging weaponries, but it's a support unit. Do I need a... Can I put a weapon on this? Its cannon's going to do next to nothing. I don't really use energy tank enough to be useful. Fortifier, increase evasion, increase defense. Could do healing pro. That's a lot. That's a 50% bonus when equipped with defense up equipment. That's a lot to evasion. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to unequip in order to get the... What would I be getting? Healing Pro for 30% boost to healing. I'm going to grab the Ion L. What weapon can I put on here? No, these are all expensive. We're just gonna go with it as is. Let's get some battles in. I think I want both. Okay. I want Dark Poison, but I also want the... I think I want the missile... I don't remember if I got the missile cannon too. We'll try for Dark Poison, because I don't think I got Dark Poison. Oh gosh. Oh, that's silly. This does so little damage. Most of my damage, most of my DPS are my melee attacks on my front row units. Well, it's going to take some doing before I get... This is just going to do 1 damage, right? Yeah, it's going to do 1 damage. It's not even worth it. But I gotta go through these weak rounds in order to get the strength to have the big moves. Let's see if I crit. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a crit to do more damage. So here's the thing. If I do anything else... All right. One HP left. That's funny. I already have it. What do I... Which one? I already have Dark Poison. That means I didn't need to do any of that. Do I already have... I just got Iron Drill, so I could have made Iron Drill. So the one I actually needed was the missile. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. So the one I actually needed was the missile tortoise. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. The one I actually needed was the missile tortoise, and I could have... I didn't have to leave that thing alive the whole time. Okay, well, I'll know for the next one. Ion L, okay. Okay. Alright, good. That did some damage. I probably want to get another one of those. Okay. Oh, geez. Walked right into that one. Alright, I have the data for the climber wolf, but I do need the parts for the climber wolf, so I'll save one climber wolf alive. Okay. Can't hit Leon. It's for one measly damage. Nice. Gonna finally get a climber unit. These are Saber Fangs and Rattler Boost Cannon. Okay. Yeah, not having a flyer hurts. Let's start whittling these down, because I know these things have a lot of HP. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. We'll deal with you now. I mean, you're already the fastest unit on the board. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Ooh, that was damaging. Okay. Okay, now we're going to get the data on the Redler with the booster. Leap in the air, hit it! Ooh, Rev Raptors. Let's see what we get here. Koenig Wolf. I need the Koenig Wolf data. I need the Koenig Wolf data. I need that for I need that to upgrade. That is the next thing I need. Okay, leaving Koenig Wolf alive. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, well, we only need... They have a lot of HP. We only need one of them alive. Poor Redhorn. I like the Redhorn. I just wish it was a little bit more versatile. Who needed healing? Okay. Ooh, got a nice crit. I got a little bit of damage on the one behind it. Good. It was a waste. Ow. Cool. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna poke this thing for 1. What do I need to make the Koenig Wolf? I need wild data and the KW core. So I need to find more of those enemies in order to get the parts for them. Okay. Let me do one thing. Because I want Command Wolf. Okay. All right, so it's going to stop at Koenig Wolf. Okay, Koenig Wolf Mark II is where I'm going with that one. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. On this thing, I can use my mouse to, like, tap things on the touchpad. That's so cool. That's cool. I didn't realize I could do that on this emulator. Okay. Let's see if this gives me more Koenig Wolves. More Climber Wolves. Okay, I don't need any of these. Huh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to use Friendship next one because I don't need any parts from these guys. There's not quite a kill like overkill. Ooh, there's an item over there. I want to get to that item. Let's see what we're fighting here. More Allosauruses? Yeah, Allosauruses and Bold Guards. Alright. Okay. The 2 shield laggers, taking them out. Okay. Of course it misses. Of course it misses. Chop. Could have get on a core thing in order to get more. Oh, can this actually finish one off? Nope. Needed to do 3 damage. It did 1. Think Sensor Plus. What is this? Oh, these are things that are actively increasing in allies. Okay, this is accuracy up 70. Oh, that's useful. Redome U+, weight 70, accuracy up 30. That's for everybody. For 3 turns. That could be useful. But it's 70 weight. Goodness. But, who would I put that on? Let's see what we got here. What can I fit on here that's going to do more than 175 for 40 weight? That'll do. It's a little bit more damage. It's a little bit more damage. I'll throw on another plating. If I have to make space for the energy tank, I will, but that's a little bit better than what it's got right now. Where's this empty out to? Ooh, it's gonna give me more Koenig Wolves? Oh no, these are new. Actually, I have all of these except for the Shell Karn. So I'll save the Shell Karn for last. Oh, I meant to put the Radome unit on someone. Okay. Hey, it did more than 1 damage. Let's see if this does any damage. Not enough. Nice. 1 down. Okay. All right. Already had Shell Karn. Lightweight Protector, okay. gold. Definitely need that. Oh, hello. Already had that data from the shield liger, but okay. Ooh, more gold. These are more Koenig Wolf. Nope, these are shell cards and moss ledges. I don't have anything on moss ledge, I don't think. Okay. Oh, they do AoEs. I've kind of neglected AoEs in exchange for like single target damage because most of the boss fights are against single target stuff. Like big bad bosses. And even if they're multiple targets, they're usually so few targets that I can just whittle them down one at a time. $227. Oh, nice. Okay. I already got the data for Ray Kong. Anti-air 12 missile. Ooh, that could be nice. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Snipe Master. And this is what I mean, like, I got carried so much by Earth in the, putting Earth in the Zaberfang so early, and the fact that battle points carry over, that, like, uh-oh. That could have been bad if it hit. Oh no, I'm not gonna get that kill. Because these two are only gonna do 1 damage apiece. And it's gonna be left with 1 HP. That's funny. Can I crit? That's what I'm hoping for. Nope, didn't even hit that. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Who took a bunch of damage from that? 'Cause I know somebody got hit real hard. Oh, yeah, Regina got hit real hard. I'm always healing Regina. That's funny. I was expecting more from Snipe Master's main gun. I feel like I haven't put that much defensive gear on the Shield Liger. I already had the Snipe Master data. That's funny. Okay, so that's all the way down. Oh, which one are you? You Koenig Wolf? No, you're not Koenig Wolf data. I have... Actually, I don't know if I have the fly scissors. But I think I have all the ones I want from this. Actually, I'm more than 90% sure I've already found the fly scissors, like, from digging up. Okay. Let's see if this does any damage. A little bit. I'm probably gonna put the Radome unit on one of my things. The Saberfang is just such a powerful unit when you get it early. Does anybody need healing? I don't think anybody needs healing. There we go. How is it 10:20 already? The only life point that matters is the last one. Exactly, Nabiru. Okay, so I've already gone down this path. Gone down this way. Got a whole little meeting over here going on. Alright, got Redler boost cannons. I think I already have the Terrace Radomes. I wish there was a way I could check and see if I already have the stuff. Not quite an anti-air weapon, but it does some decent damage. Oh, they're not going to be missing at all. That thing hits like a truck. Will I get the data from this? Yes, gonna get the Radome data. Oh, I didn't have the Radome data. Oh, of course, one runs right at me. Leo Blaze, Gorehex. I have data for all of these. Do I need healing? I'll do a quick heal because everybody's HP goes up as they gain points. It's actually really funny. Oh my gosh. Why all the... yeah, they're doing all this support stuff, but none of them actually do any real damage. Oh no, I wanted to keep going left because I've already gone right. Okay. Okay. Hey, actually got a kill. With Athel. Okay. This whole area is kind of like a maze down here. It's funny, if I hadn't done the challenge stuff, digging up down there would have been the first time I got the shield Liger data. Heh. Go for it, Athel. Alright, did just enough. Oh, we learned a bunch of skills. Not that I use him at all. I think I want the demon heads. Of course it puts up an E-shield. Gonna waste the junk parts. Yeah, this won't kill it. Missing that shot with the blade liger really hurt. We are going to do core saver, so I get some core parts at least. Give me more of those blocks parts. More Redlers. I'll see if I can get some Radome units or... yeah. Nice. Good. Gotta destroyed something. Huh. Needed to do 76, dealt 71. Okay. All right. We got another ad coming up. That's the thing. These streams are like a lot of grinding, especially when there's not a lot of story stuff happening. Ooh, nice. Got another Liger point. Oh, Fury, that's funny. Excuse me. Evil Flyer, what is that? I've never seen that before. It's a block Zoid? Small. Its weapons don't do much damage. I've never seen it before. Probably because I didn't pay attention. I didn't watch Fuzors. Okay. More climber wolves. I want more Koenig wolves. Oh, with that level up, it goes faster. That's funny. I wish there was a thing that let me get more money for these fights. Okay. Oh, Earth leveled up. Melee Pro L Expert. Great. I could very easily switch Earth over to a Kong. I would lose 10% pilot stats, but I could have him in an iron drill, which is going to do a redonkulous amount of damage. Okay. It's just the grind. Now that Earth is leveled up, things are back where they're supposed to be, with Apple going after Earth. Boop. I should have used Core Saver so I could have gotten more cores. That's on me. I forgot. Well, I'm not extending the fight just to get those. Where does this one lead? I need the Missile Tortoise. And the Gordos, I believe. Strike Laser Claw. What I need to do, if I'm gonna do these streams more often, is plan out stuff to talk about. So that way, while I'm grinding, I can, like, talk to people about things. That's one thing I have to do if I want to get better as a streamer for doing these. Like, people seem to enjoy these. These streams get a lot of views on YouTube. Like, people go back and watch them. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be more entertaining if I had more stuff to talk about. Alright, we are going to friendship heal. These Gordoses take a lot of damage. I mean, you're right about that. Yeah, some do enjoy just watching gameplay, Naberu. You do bring up a good point. Okay, so now I can just focus on the missile. Most popular, also people watching physics in the YouTuber. Yeah. and the YouTuber raging, but I don't rage. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not like a gremlin who's gonna like rage and get stuck. And I don't generally play those kinds of games. Like, so realistically, when I did the Armored Core stream, right? Yes, physics are important. That's one thing I want to learn about, doing blend shapes and stuff. But like, the thing is that like, oh, RD leveled up. The thing is, when I did the Armored Core stream, right? I remembered that when I'd stopped the last Armored Core stream, I'd hit a mission that I couldn't defeat. So I'd expected to be like, well, this might be the thing that makes me rage, even though I don't normally rage, right? And that's what I fully expect to happen. I fully expected to just get frustrated and rage at that. But I didn't. And everything kind of worked out. Why does Jamie have Melee Pro? What? Yeah, you're right, Multi-Star Chick. Rage isn't really on brand for me. But like when I did the Armored Core stream, I was like, this might be the one where like I have some like clippable, some clippable moments. And then like I beat the mission that I was stuck on my first try, and I'm like, well, I guess that works. And like it was just really funny. Okay. Where does this lead? Does this lead somewhere else where I can get items? More climber wolves. Ooh, Koenig wolves. Yes. And a buster eagle. Okay. Well, I need to save one of the Koenig wolves for last, so that way I can get some of its parts. So I have to save one of the Koenig wolves for last because I want to get the Koenig wolf data so I can upgrade Regina, because Regina has been struggling in a command wolf this whole time. But when it upgrades to a Koenig wolf, it's going to be a lot stronger because of all those built up battle points. So let's do the thing. But I want that Buster Eagle too. Whatever. I'll get more chances for Buster Eagle. Oh, these things are so durable. I can't wait to use one of these on my own team. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Hold up. Hold up. These things do a lot of damage to Earth, and Earth has a lot of defenses against melee. That might be a problem. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta use the weaker weapons. Let's take out the Buster Eagle before it like becomes a problem. Okay. That did a negligible quantity of damage. Okay. Now we have to whittle down these missile tortoises from the back row using my weaker weapons. I think it's funny that RD has Shelling Pro, which means his shelling weapons are like more accurate, but like he's a melee like pilot, which I think is funny. But it makes his shot cannons just so deadly. I'm just gonna poke for 1 damage. Poke for 1 damage. Why does it only do 1 damage to Leon, but it was doing all that damage to Earth? Does Leon just have more defense? Anyway, how was your week, Multi-Star Chick? It's good to see you. I haven't heard from you in a little bit. Okay. Then we grab Core Saver. Wild data, okay. Evac unit, okay. H2 core. Ow. Huh. Ooh, Lord Gale. I want Lord Gale data. I want because that is a completed blocks thing that is really strong. First I'm going to friendship to heal everybody because we all took damage. I'm surprised they got a completed multi-thing multi-thing block Zoid so early. Of course. Great, that's the last thing I need is for that thing to have more accuracy. We are almost at the point where I start winding down for the night. That thing's going to be hitting us with whatever that is. Probably some kind of poison unit. It's been good. My patient was in a nursing home briefly, but now she's back home and I'm getting all the doctor's appointments together to get her all situated here. Oh, that's nice. I hope things haven't been too stressful for you. Okay, we'll blow that one away first. Ooh, that was some good damage. Oh, yeah, that's fast. Not being paid for 3 weeks isn't a good time, but that's great. I'm glad things worked out for you. I can definitely understand how that could be like really frustrating to deal with. Not having the stuff that you counted on and all that. Is it going to do any damage? 1. Just poking for 1. Alright, now let me do data gather. Oh, wow. The thing is, my team, my front row team should be able to delete any one single unit in melee range. It was also harder to sell hair in the US than I thought. Sell hair? You mean like for like a wig or something? Let's take a look at Lord Gale. Interesting. I never thought of doing that. I've heard of people donating. I've heard of people donating hair to like different charities and stuff for making wigs for like people with cancer, but I've never heard of people actually selling hair. That's interesting. Let's see, this is doesn't have very much weapon weight. Ooh. Its X scissors hit hard. Magnus Spear not so much. But that X scissors, that cross scissors hits like a truck. I'd consider making that at some point. Oh my gosh. I think, yeah, that's everything here. Let's do one final battle before we, I was hoping this would be one of the ones with the Koenig Wolves. Because I need Koenig Wolf stuff. People will sell just about anything they have and someone is bound to buy it. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. That's one way to put it, Nabiru. I've donated before, but since I needed money and have virgin hair down to my butt, I figured I could try. Oh, okay. How did that go? You said it was harder than you expected? No takers. Oh, that's... I'm sorry. The way you said it, I didn't know if it was like one of those things where it started difficult, but you figured it out. Or if it was something that just stayed difficult all the way through. Yeah. Husband wanted to keep it anyway, so it works. Hey, if it makes everybody happy, then that's good. What do I do here? I will do core saver to gather some core parts. Okay, so I've gone this way. Which one are you? Are you another Koenig Wolf one? Nope, just Leo Blazes and Gorhex. I said that was going to be my last one, but then I still went in anyway. Mm-hmm. A team of Gorhex is funny because they're really good at making other units more accurate, so they're good as support units. So a team of them just making each other more accurate so that way they can poke for their minimal damage more accurately is kind of funny. All right. We are gonna save here. How many battles did we get into today? Let me take a look. Got 23 battles in tonight. Agility is very funny with the vast agility difference. All right, let's start winding down for the night. It's after 11 o'clock. I know we started a little bit late, so let's see if I can't fiddle around with a few things. Boop doop 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 doop. I'm gonna fiddle around with a couple things and see what you all think of it. First, let's change up the music a little bit. I might be getting some new music. There is a royalty-free music like pack that is available on a Humble Bundle that is like over $1,000 worth of music and musical plugins and sound effects of a variety of different things. And I'm like on the fence with getting it because I think because it's royalty-free that I can use it in stream. And I'm like, that could be really good. And so I'm like, that could be really good to use for streams to get some more stuff. So I'm not just constantly using Streambeats, especially because since Streambeats website got nuked, so like I can't get any new Streambeats music. So let me tinker with something real quick. We are gonna do this. Okay, outer shadow. Okawase. Okay. Got a little shadow going. I think that's a really cool effect. Got a little shadow, adding to the whole thing with my outline to make it look like I'm more like in front of my background. And then if I do that's fine. What if I do this? Ooh. It's actually kind of weird how that pans out because then there's the shadow and the glow. Yeah, that's better. If I put the shadow below the glow, then as soon as the glow kicks off, you don't see the shadow anymore because the glow blows it away. Okay, that's fine. Layering is funny. Actually, let me see something. Nope. Not like that. Nope, that is not how I want that to work. It is a funny effect, though. But it is not what I'm looking for. There we go. Layering is hard. Layering is hard. So now I've got that situated. The darkest place is beneath a candle. That's an interesting way to think about it, Nabiru, because all the candle lights everywhere else up. That is an interesting way to think about it. So we're going into the weekend. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. I've never heard that saying before, Nabiru. Thank you for sharing it. Alright, so now... There we go. And let me take a look at what I look like. I was terrified for a second because I switched over to my Twitch thing to show my... to look at my Twitch dashboard, and like for a second it was still on the starting soon screen because it hadn't updated yet, because I hadn't been on that screen for a while, and it was like, and I was like, do not tell me I just went this whole time with the wrong screen with it stuck on Twitch. I would have been so sad face. That reminds me of when I used to do my character, when I first started doing character building streams, when I would do them through Roll20, and for whatever reason Google Chrome wasn't updating for OBS in the browser source or in the window source. So I would go an entire stream without showing the actual like character sheet that I was updating on. It would still show the first thing, and before I had two monitors, I had no way of seeing that was happening until I would switch over. When I would switch to the end, and I'd be like, oh, I just went an entire stream and didn't show any of the things I worked on. It was so frustrating. Something anime related. Konosuba's darkness is more yabai than you think. She wears a black bodysuit beneath her bright white and yellow outfit. Yeah, and then like her whole thing is being like a masochist and like getting excited about the damage she takes, right? That's like her whole thing. Let me pop open my my faceplate. Oop. Hello. I almost read off my own automated message. But tonight was fun. We explored the dungeon. We got down 2 layers. We got to 2 dead ends. Got some items. Started leveling up the Zoids. Working on rebuilding my team with the new Zoids. With the Shield Ligers. Which is fine because, like, the thing is, Jack wasn't doing a whole lot in the Reynos. And Athel wasn't doing a great deal in the Red Horn. Like, Athel was not doing a great deal in the Red Horn. And this just gives them a chance to increase their capabilities. So this is like a straight upgrade. Like, Athel's, like, the Red Horn's, like, main gun was doing, like, maybe, like, 60 damage. So it's a slight drop at that point. But, like, in exchange for being able to make energy shields and building towards whenever I eventually put Athel in the Trinity Liger, I'd say that's worth. So she's supposed to end up in the Koenig Wolf Mark II. She gets a land stag? When did she get a land stag? Alright, so I'm going down the right path with Athel. Of having him build towards the Trinity Liger. Jack. Oh, Jack sometimes builds towards the Koenig Wolves. That's funny. Or a Leo Gator. I'm building Jack towards probably Liger 0 and something after a Liger 0. Matrix Dragon is an interesting one. What is Leo Gator? Oh. I guess? The Liger type Zoid. And then Earth, I think, goes to the Diablo Tiger. So they all go to Koenig Wolves. That's funny. Oh, it also pilots Chimera Dragon. Oh well, it's a path going through with them. There's no way I could have kept going with all three of them in Command Wolves though. If I hadn't put Earth in the Zaberfang, I would have been in such a bad way moving forward. I needed Earth in the Zaberfang for the extra damage output. And it's really funny on the Zoids Discord, someone was talking about it, was like, do you put Earth in a Zaberfang, right, when you play Zoid Saga DS? And it's like, well, the Zaberfang is the first large-scale Zoid you get access to, which does damage on a completely different scale, has more HP, can equip heavier weapons and armor, and is just a stronger machine than everything you get access to when you first gain access to the Zaberfang. And it's because you get access to the Zaberfang old so early and the upgrade from the Saberfang old to the regular Saberfang is a pretty decent upgrade. It's a good few points. And since in this game, the battle points, that's like, the experience points for the Zoid, because as you fight with the Zoid, it gains experience, increasing its HP and the damage of its integrated weapons, and all that stuff. Since those points transfer whenever you upgrade something, it's a whole thing. I really hope I'm going to be able... Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to be really sad if I can't upgrade Regina's Command Wolf into a Koenig Wolf, because it's the story Command Wolf you start with. If that's the case, I am going to be so very sad. Well, the thing is, I'm not using any of the built-in weapons anyway. I would have just wanted to upgrade it for the extra HP. I got the wild data, so I just need the Koenig Wolf core, which hopefully I'll get in the next stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do Zoid Saga in the next stream. I just wanted to do it because I didn't know what else to do tonight, honestly. Yeah, I didn't know what else to do tonight, and I thought it would be fine to just have a fun little Zoid Saga stream. Maybe next week I'll do a writing stream or an anime stream where I'll talk about different anime and stuff. I've been really thinking a lot about Gao Gaigar recently. I managed to acquire the soundtrack from Gao Gaigar, and I've been really like on a kick. So it's really funny. There's this song, I think I might have mentioned it before, Gao Gaigar Perfect Yell. And I thought that it was a fan-made thing, because the person I saw who shared it had made other AMVs where they had integrated like the battle cries and stuff of different mecha anime into different songs, like Jam Project songs and stuff, right? So I was like, oh, is this another one of their things? But it was so high quality, so well done. And it wasn't until recently that I discovered, no, that's actually from the soundtrack. And I read the description, and the video they'd uploaded with it was, I guess, the video that was like originally with it when it was released, but nobody had the video up on the internet, so they re-uploaded it in order for like archival purposes. And I'm like, that's really interesting. But now I have it for myself, though. I was tinkering around, and on Facebook, in one of the Macross Facebook groups I'm in, someone shared a link to this song, and they talked about how like it was so emotional and special for them that like the video was like 14 years old, and they're like, ages ago I ripped the song so that way I ripped the audio so that way I'll have the music in case anything happens to the video, but this is my favorite version of this song. It's replaced the original for me. And it was this one that was what was it called? Hold on, I can't play it because it's copyrighted. But Angel Voice. And what they did, because Angel Voice was originally a Minmay song, right? From the first series, right? And I think it was from Do You Remember Love was when it was played. And what somebody did was they took, because Basara from Macross 7, in the Macross 7 movie, sang a version of Angel Voice, right? When he was singing with the space whales, and oh my gosh, it was so ridiculous, that movie. But when Basara was singing with the space whales, he was singing a version of Angel Voice, and what this person did was they cut in the Minmay versus with the Basra verses in order to make it a duet between Minmay and Basra. And then the video was this beautiful video that was a compilation of all of the like these deep emotional scenes that have happened in Macross. Now the video is like 14 years old, so there's nothing from Macross Delta. So it's everything up to Frontier and including Frontier. And that's okay. Because like, I'm not saying I dislike Delta, but I think that there's something very special about the series, and like Macross holds a very special place in my heart. I've always been passionate about it, and within the last couple years, I've watched more Macross than I had before. The only Macross series I haven't seen is Macross 2. It's in another continuity, and I've heard it's not really great. I've debated going back and watching it just for completionist's sake. Like, it's, you know, it's whatever. I've heard that like the characterization, the characters aren't super great, and the story kind of falls apart, and it wasn't a super great entry into the franchise, and like there was a reason that it got left behind as the franchise expanded, as an alternate timeline. But I don't know. I think there's part of me that wants to go back and watch it, just because it's the only Macross series I haven't seen. Even if I don't watch it with Silva, I might go back and watch it on my own. Speaking of completionist's sake, oh my gosh. So I was watching this stream yesterday that was this person was in VR chat, and they were in a world that mimicked the first level of Halo Combat Evolved. And like, I played that game when I was younger, right? And I did not realize how big of a deal that game was for me until that moment, when I instantly recognized the level. And as the person was going through the VR chat world, I was like having instant nostalgia flashbacks, and I realized I had memorized almost that entire level from the first level of Halo. And I'm like, why do I have that memorized? It's been so long since I touched that game. And I finally admitted that, like, as much as I'm not a super big fan of shooters, Halo was just a really big and instrumental part of my life. So I finally said, you know what? Master Chief Collection is on sale for $10. And I have a few dollars left over, so I'm gonna get it. And I did. I bought it. And I haven't downloaded it yet. I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream or if I'm going to play it personally. It's like, it's to this list of like classic games that I have the full collection of. Like, I have BioShock collection. I have, muscle memory would trigger without warning. Yes, exactly, Naberu. I have BioShock, which I've never really played BioShock. I bought it to do on stream, but I just never really got into it. I have Lost Planet. I just got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now I have Halo from Master Chief Collection. And I also got, what was it? I got the Arkham Collection on sale from Steam. And I've never played the Arkham games. I got them because I like all the tech and the gadgets and the gizmos and all this stuff involved. And I always wanted to play the Arkham games. So like, there's part of me that wanted to do them on stream, but like, I just don't stream enough to make it through these games in any reasonable amount of time. Like, trying to have more than like 3 games that I'm going through at once just means I don't get through them in any reasonable amount of time. So that's why I'm limiting myself to 3 games right now. Just the Zoids Saga DS, Legend of Dragoon, and Armored Core. Which, they're similar but different types of games. and then I'll add more things, or I'll pick back up things that I've already started as I finish those 3. Because I want to start finishing things. Oh my gosh. I've barely been talking. It feels like I just ended. It feels like I just stopped playing and I just started chatting, and it is already 11:30. Holy cow. Holy cow. Time has flown by. Time is a flat circle. Oh, slight update. I have been coordinating things with my friends that I am planning to do a Perfect Draw streamed game with. We are coordinating. We are prepping. We're going to be working on building decks and doing playtests and trying to get everything situated. I still need to nail down the NPCs and the stories and the specifics about how I'm going to run the stream, but I want you to know that things are moving. I'm really hoping this isn't another thing that I promised to do that just falls through, because that's happened far more times than I really like to think about. And I'm hoping that this is a thing that actually comes through. I'm hoping that this is a thing that looks good and is entertaining and I can do more stuff with. So yeah, that's coming through. We're making progress towards that. We got an ad coming in just a few minutes. Once that ad is done, I'll start doing the outro. Then I'll look for somebody to raid. Thank you all for coming. It was fun. It was fun playing some Zoids, doing some grinding in the dungeon, leveling up those shield ligers. Let me... Actually, can I? I'm gonna Google something. I gotta ask, because you can't sell the starter command wolves. So that's what got me wondering whether, because they appear in the cutscenes. I'm gonna be so frustrated if this whole time I should have had her in a regular command wolf. I should ask about that on Discord. Let me hop in the... Let me just swing by the Zoids Discord. Who'd messaged me? Ooh. There, I asked about it on the Zoids Discord, and maybe we'll get some input. We'll see if anybody answers. All right, got an ad running. Yeah, yes, the brain is a muscle. I got some Burger King earlier today, which was nice. I feel like a lot of things are going really well for me. Well, not really going well for me as much as like they're working. Things are like moving forward. And I really appreciate how they're all coming together. So we'll see how stuff pans out. I like that my model, like whenever I stretch my neck, you could see my model's head move. One thing that I am gonna work on is learning some stuff about like blend shapes and stuff for being able to customize the facial expressions and seeing if I can customize some of the body movement and stuff. And I'm looking, because like I have been a big time supporter of vMagic Mirror for a while, because, and I felt kind of like some brand loyalty because everybody's talking about VC face, right? And like vMagic Mirror was where it's at for me whenever I was having issues with my camera and stuff. And I know where all the buttons are. I know how to use vMagic Mirror. But I'm one of the things, like I said, for this year is I want to really invest in my streaming and make that a major thing for me. So in order to do that, I feel like I have to look past brand loyalty and look for whatever is going to be the best option for me. Whatever is going to be the best option for me, what's going to give me the best performance, and just be the best thing that I can use. So I'm going to be experimenting with that, with VC face and with some other stuff. So you might see my model moving a little bit differently in some future streams. So we'll see how all that pans out. So look forward to that. I think this outline thing and the shadow works a lot better. I'm actually really, it's funny, I got the idea for this because I was watching a clip of Pipkin Pippa, and I noticed in Pippa's clip that she had on her model, she had a similar setup of white outline plus shadow effect. And it really made her model look like it popped and was much more visible and was just seemed like it was much more in front, like in the foreground. And I was like, let me try that. I tried the outline. I should have done the shadow earlier. I shouldn't have waited till the end of the stream to do the shadow. I should have done the shadow earlier. But I think that'll make things pop a lot more. Like, it's between this and learning about the eye movement and everything else. It's just part of the adventure. Anyway, anywho, what you doodle. Let's do the outro, and then we'll look for somebody to raid if we have anybody watching. Looks like we do have somebody watching, so we do have a viewer, so we'll look for somebody to raid on Twitch. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Somebody did a drawing of all the girls from the different Zoids series in like form-fitting, like almost plug suit type things. Well, like more like traditional mech pilot suits. Which is interesting. It's an interesting look. I just saw that. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, I like to end my streams by speaking positivity about my viewers. Yeah. Like, it's got like kind of an armored pilot suit look. It was really cool. It's somebody I follow who does Zoids art. Lacus is shown in a G Gundam plug suit outfit. Oh my gosh. I have seen some clips from the Zoids Freedom movie. Like, I've seen some clips from, like, the climax of, like, one of the big battles, and I'm just like, yo, what? I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was just like, yo, what? They went all out for that movie. Yes, a wild Okusen appeared. A wild Okusen appeared. But for those of you who don't know, I like to speak positivity and happiness and goodness into the lives of my viewers. So scrolling up, I say to Silva, to Noel Main 700, to Nabiru, to Multi-Star Chick, to Okusen, and to anyone else who watches this stream and didn't say anything in the chat, and to anyone who watches this VOD afterwards, I say, I believe in you, and I love each and every one of you in a special, one-of-a-kind, non-parasocial way. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a member of this community. I believe that each one of you is special, unique, one-of-a-kind, precious, and important. I think that your hopes, fears, dreams, and concerns are valid, worthy of care, and important. I think that you are a valuable person who is worthy of love, who deserves good things to happen in your life. You deserve to have a roof over your head. You deserve to have food in your belly and clothes on your back. You deserve to be surrounded by people who love and appreciate you, and you deserve to be in a place that enriches and fulfills you. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being a part of this community. I hope that this community can be a place that encourages you, that lifts you up, that pushes you forward, to not just randomly follow after your dreams, but to hunt them down, taking intelligent and well thought out moves to hunt down your dreams. But no matter where they hide, even should they be the stars in the sky. And I appreciate all of you, and I'm grateful that you are a member of this community. Always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. One thing I do ask is, if you're watching on YouTube, to like the stream. It helps the algorithm with pushing it out to other people. If you're watching the VOD, leave a comment of something that you thought was cool or interesting. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to clip whatever you thought was cool or clippable. If there's any cool clippable moments, I'm always looking to have more clips to show other people and for people to see. Like, it's really funny. Whenever I raid people, there's this thing, this bot that is connected to a lot of different other bots, that if you shout out someone, it plays a random clip from that person's channel. And even though I've deleted my old League of Legends clips, for some reason that bot is finding those clips, and when people do that, it's playing my old stuff from before I was a VTuber, and I'm just like, that's not even me anymore. Well, it's me, but not me, but you know what I mean. It's not what my content's doing anymore. I still, like, even back then I tried to be about positivity and encouragement, but just I don't play League of Legends. I don't play competitive games anymore. But yeah, so if you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. And we're always looking to expand the community, to bring in new people, to get new people to enrich the community and make these streams more fun, to have more people to talk and chat and to interact with, to bounce ideas off of, to share concepts with, as we do the writing streams, the creative streams, all manner of other streams. I wonder if the bot's archiving them or if the API just gives them access to Twitch's archival. I have no idea, Okusen. I see you're having fun with the emojis and with the things. So it is an honor to have you here. Now, if you have any friends or neighbors or aunts or uncles or relatives, arch nemesis, best friend, lovers to enemies, enemies to lovers, star-crossed lovers, anyone you think might enjoy my content, feel free to show them my content or invite them to the next stream. Next stream is going to be on Monday, 8:30 p.m. EST on both Twitch and YouTube. Feel free to come and enjoy the content then. I look forward to seeing you there. Not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll figure that out as we get closer. And I can't wait to see all of you there. If you want to keep up with me elsewhere, there are links where you can do that in both the about panel on my about page on Twitch and in the description of this video and the VOD on YouTube. You can subscribe and ding the notification bell on YouTube if you want to be notified of whenever I release any new content or when I go live on YouTube. You can you can follow me on Twitch in order to get my notification when I go live. Or if you feel so inclined, you could subscribe to gain access to my special subscriber exclusive emotes. I have it connected to my Discord. So if you join my Discord and you are a subscriber, you can use the subscriber exclusive emotes in Discord. But for some reason, the animated emotes aren't working. Like, I don't know why the animated emotes don't seem to be working from Discord whenever you use them. I mean, from Twitch when you use them on Discord. I'm still not sure why that's happening. But we'll see how that pans out, if that's just a bug or if that's something that fixes itself somewhere along the line. If you want, you can like my fan Facebook page where I upload notifications of whenever I'm going to go live. You can follow me on you can follow me on Twitter or X. You can follow me on Blue Sky. You can join my Discord. Links to all of those, like I said, are in the description of the YouTubes and in the About panel on the About page of Twitch. Now, another thing, you do not have to donate to be a member of this community. You don't have to pay to be welcome here. I never want anyone to feel like they are expected to give money. I know I talk about my financial situation being a bit rough sometimes, but I never want anyone to feel like that's me begging you for money or telling you you have to donate to be here. I never want anyone to feel like that. If things ever get to a point whenever I do start to need to monetize this content, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But right now, that's not where we're at. But with that said, I do appreciate each person who's donated in the past, who's made things possible for me, who's helped me out with doing things that I could not have done on my own. I value each and every one of you, and but always remember that your time, your attention, your energy are wonderful payment enough. That I value all of you, but I do very much appreciate the people who've helped me. And with that said, if you ever feel motivated to donate to improve the stream, to improve my life, to help me out with things, to help me with buying music, to help me with buying equipment, any number of things that you would like to help me with, and you are in a position in which it is financially safe and responsible for you to do so, there are links where you can do that in the description on the YouTubes, and there is a donate panel down on the Twitch. So thank you, and I want you to know that I think that you're amazing. Now, let's look for somebody to raid on Twitch. Who's live? Who is live right now? It's, I think, Banicula might be live. We could raid Banicula. We've already raided Banicula before, so, I don't want to always raid Banicula. Oh, we could raid Sweets. Let's see who else have we got. Ooh, I kind of want to raid Lila because There are. Well, I rated Lila last time. Well, I've rated Lila before, but I think it's been a while since I rated Sweets. Let me see how long Sweets has been streaming. Let me see. Sweets just started streaming 40 minutes ago, so Sweets is going to be streaming for a while. So I don't have a raid message, but we're going to raid over to Sweets. Sweets is a wonderful person. She is a great VTuber who is always very, very proactive in the community and is a wonderful person. So I hope that you all are nice and friendly there. Thank you for coming and have yourselves a wonderful night.